Uh, okay, so today was crazy. I've decided what I could do though, and that is I could create a YouTube channel or a Ganjing World channel just based off of what I create in that moment after work, because it seems to be when I'm at my most gregarious and I'm just thinking about all things such as how to get out of work or how to work less or how to change up my career or create a new income stream. And I really like the idea of having my car as an office. Um, and also, it's really nice and warm in my car at the moment. So I'm kind of like heating up and warming up, which is really nice. Like I can feel my nose warming up and also kind of my mouth. Truth be told, I really should go for a run. So I might actually go and do that now just to burn off some steam. I'm sort of kind of very high on caffeine. I feel a bit weird, to be honest with you, because I didn't eat any breakfast and I worked very hard. And I had some coffee and then I had some cake. So, what I might do right now is just take my hair out. So, let's just see what I look without glasses. I mean, my physical appearance is something that I'd like to work on and look after so that I don't look so clapped, because I really don't want to look clapped. I just want to look relaxed, healthy and happy and relaxed. I feel, yeah, a little bit. I feel a bit tired. I feel like physical well-being could be improved, but we can keep working on that. I had a good week on the trading actually. So I'm up 3% on a funded challenge account. I would say that my journey so far with trading has been quite a dark journey, and I would not recommend anybody get into it. Unless you are extremely sensible and by the book, because what I've found is that the gambling mentality took a grip of me, and I've really spent a lot of money on trading under the guise of learning how to trade. And whilst I think that it will come off and it will come through and I will kind of pay myself back, it's kind of a slightly difficult thing and an uncomfortable thing to live with. It's slightly uncomfortable. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. It's very solitary, it's very lonely, it's a very isolated journey where you don't really know if you're doing the right thing, and you kind of think that you are, but also the feeling of losing money is like very bad and very dark, and you kind of wonder what's going on. Like, who are these markets, and like, why are they taking my money? Like, how are they taking my money off me like this so easily, and is this happening to everybody else? And I think the truth of it is probably that it is, and they are. That being said, I think that there is a way forwards for me. I'm not going to put too much expectation on it. I'm just going to go forwards. And yeah, I'm just going to keep trying. I think I'm closer to the finish line than I am to the start. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going, because it would be really nice if something could aid my income or replace my income, because truth be told, I feel like I'm just hanging on for dear life at the moment. I feel so busy, overworked, stressed, tired, clapped, and I'd like to feel more relaxed. Although I can kind of see that may be just a product of my mind, and that actually maybe the outer circumstances don't matter at all as much as what is truly going on within my own mind, within the remit of my own mind, or the realm within my own mind. And if I am able to maintain a balance and a sense of relaxation going through my whole entire day, no matter how busy it is, no matter how physically demanding, no matter how emotionally demanding or mentally demanding or spiritually demanding it is, or the day is, maybe that's more of the answer that I need to be aiming for and reconciling with. So that being said, I'm just sat here in my car. My mind is just starting to cool down a bit from that shift. That was quite an intense shift. I have heard that working in a Starbucks is very good for inducing the state of flow, and I can actually completely agree. Even though I'm tired and I can feel that I have done physical exercise and physical work, I do feel like my dopamine is flying. My dopamine receptors are flying. My face feels really nice like this. I feel like the warmth is starting to get to my face and my facial muscles, and it's really relaxing. It's making me feel quite relaxed. So that's quite nice. I feel like my eyes are a little bit sort of tense actually. There's a facial massage that I really would like to do and partake in. I mean, my jobs list just remains a passion, an ongoing passion project of mine. Truth be told, quite honestly, it's just like my bread and butter. It's like my lifeblood. It's like my being and my life all rolled into one. I just absolutely love it. I just cannot get enough of it. Don't ever seem to get past the top couple of jobs, but hey, who cares? It just always gives me something to keep aiming for, and I just love it. I just love that. So, glasses on. Glasses. So yeah, I mean, I could check my jobs list, but I probably won't. I know that all my jobs are kind of roughly at home. Yeah, I do feel crazy, to be honest with you. I do not feel quite right. I feel like my eyes are really straining to see, and I wonder if that's because my glasses are a little bit dirty. So I feel like there's a bit of tension in my face because of that. The warmth in this car is just so overwhelmingly wonderful to me right now. It's really helping all of my muscles to relax, so that's cool. So all of this being said, I'm going to repeat the sentiment that I just feel like I'm clinging on for dear life. I just don't know when the time is coming when I can have a breather, when I can breathe a sigh of relief, because I feel like I'm so busy. But if I drop any hours, I just don't see how I'm going to be able to cover my own bills, and they're not even that high. So yeah, I don't know how it's done, I just don't know how it's done. I don't know how anyone does it. I don't know how anyone manages to maintain a sense of normality, but I'm going to keep working on it. I'm going to keep chipping away at it little bit by little bit. I'd really like to have a social life. I'd really like to have more of a social life, and I'd really like to see my family members. You know, the years just slip on by, and I just don't make any plans. So how do I get to be doing that? It does even go on my jobs list, I just never seem to get around to doing it. So maybe that will need to change. I do certainly notice that I just immediately just feel like myself when I tend to socialise. It's like a bit of a cure-all. Maybe I should go for a very quick run. Or maybe I could just stay in here and have a lie down. It's so nice and warm. It's borderline a bit too warm. But, whoa. Yeah, it's a little bit too warm in here. I'm not sure if this is the answer. I don't think that's the answer. So, yeah, just in here. Just in here, using my time to just try and figure it all out. To just try and get it all figured out. And I'm really thirsty. Really, really thirsty. Ironically, I think my eyes are experiencing less strain if I don't wear my glasses, because I think that my glasses are too dirty. So right now they are just not up to the job. I've cleaned them, but for some reason my eyes are just still not loving it. So I'm just going to put them to one side. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to treat myself to a bit of music, and I'm going to go to the woods and I'm going to go running. And I think that's what's going to happen. So thank you for listening. And I guess I'm going to take you with me